So we have officially surpassed 400,000 subscribers on YouTube, you guys. Thank you so much. So to celebrate 400K subscribers, we thought that we would have a little casual chit chat video with you guys. My mom threw it back today and she made us an ultimate taste of Thailand feast here, okay? We got pad thai, som tam, we have chicken satay and Panang, okay? And then we're going to answer the questions that you guys have asked us about our lore, my pick-me-girl phase, my ex-boyfriends, our lives, how we met, all of that. So let's get into it. Okay, to start off our mukbang, we're gonna have our pad thai first. This is pad thai shrimp with some peanuts, lime, and carrots. Wait. Let's get some ASMR.
Okay.
We gotta make sure it's whoppy, okay?
Oh, God. Okay, all right, I don't like
Wait,
that.
shh, you're messing up the ASMR.
Bloop. I got a huge bite here, dude, but I'm just gonna go to town.
Oh, good.
Oh, that is so good.
A lot of you guys have asked me about my pick me girl phase. I talked about it in like a lot of my videos. If you're not a millennial, you might not think that it's like normal, but I'm telling you guys, like back in like the Boss Babe 2010s, like, you know what I mean? Like that era, the Tumblr, Instagram, everyone wearing a blazer. Like I used to wear a blazer to high school because I wanted a Boss Babe. You guys don't even want to know the amount of motivational whispers I've saved on Instagram, okay?
They are not gonna know what that is.
If you guys don't know what a whisper is, it's like a website where everyone is like supposed to be anonymous and then you post like stuff as an anonymous person, you know?
It's basically 4chan, but for like teen girls and
Yeah.
also guys that go on 4chan looking for teen girls.
I was such a pick-me girl that like one time I was on Whisper and I wanted to get validation for like the way that I looked or something. So I posted a photo of me, like, I don't even remember, like in the bathroom, like a bathroom selfie like every millennial has. And then I said something like, do you guys like my hair today? Because I was like trying to fish for compliments. And I shit you not, the amount of pics I got as like a 14, 15-year-old girl. I didn't even know wieners could look a certain way. That was the first time I learned that like someone could have a curved wiener.
And that was how we met.
The crazy part was like they would send me an unsolicited pic. It looked like a broken Crayola. And then like, they're out here being like,
now that I sent you a pic, now you gotta tell me your age, sex, and location.
I was like, bitch, what the As if this is some medieval barter in like The Witcher or something. I'm like, bitch, I didn't ask you for your curved Crayola under your desk at work. And honestly, I was such a pick me that I was like, ooh, like,
yeah, it's not like, I want the girly pops to like compliment me, but like, I'll take the middle-aged dudes with gray pubes sending me pics as validation.
so I like kept doing it. When I was in high school, again, I was such a pick-me that like I wanted to like let the boys know that I played video games, but like obviously I don't play video games. Like the only video games I be playing is Nintendogs and Guitar Hero. Again, I was trying to be like Zooey Deschanel. I was like, oh my god, if I talk about Skyrim, the men will see me like Zooey Deschanel in New Girl. So I don't know, some dude was talking about Skyrim because it came out that year. And then I said something along the lines of like, oh my god, I play Skyrim too. Like, isn't that the one with like the Russian Spetsnaz or something like that? And they were like, what the f? I was like, is that not Skyrim? They were like, no, that's Call of Duty.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Skyrim's like a medieval fantasy game.
Yeah. Another thing too was that in one of my last videos, I showed you guys this green t-shirt I made when I was like 18. At the time, you guys, I was trying to boss babe, gaslight, gatekeep. And so I decided that I didn't want to admit to the world that I wanted to be an influencer because like that was cringe, but that I was gonna be instead own like a clothing company. So I made like original t-shirts and like, I don't think it's a coincidence that every single one of them were so pick me. Any guy looking for a girl who's sarcastic, little too perverted, self-driven AF.
Oh my god. I do remember this one.
Weird sense of humor, likes to eat, kind of awkward. Do the awkward turtle. Kind of awkward.
Burp.
wifey material because I'm right here.
Wow.
Like, this is like giving me non-flashback PTSD, bitch. But that's why I'm out here and I'm able to roast alpha males so well. It's because I made this t-shirt and wore it in public when I was in college. We're talking like 2016, you guys.
I think you're still self-driven AF though. And you have a weird sense of humor. And a little too perverted.
I probably would have put virgin on there, but I wasn't one, so. Any guy looking for a girl who has stronger abs than you, eats a lot, like a lot, has a booty like this, lives in gym shoes, updates you on sports stats, competitive AF, wifey material. Yes, I'm right here.
Guys, millennials are people too.
I wore this in public. Had that sink in for a second on how embarrassing. Someone commented that my digital footprint is scary. I'm like, bitch, I wore this shirt like every other day in college for like a year or so. Okay, next up, we're going to eat this beef Panang.
Ooh.
It is a curry, coconut-based curry. All right,
Ooh.
cheers.
Yum.
Oh yeah. This is like a dish that tastes like or represents a girl that just got broken up with, and she just got her Fashion Nova outfit, and she about to go clubbing. She about to post on her story every 2 hours. She about to do a solo trip to Vegas, to Italy and Rome, and post about how she's like finding herself and she's getting closer to her roots, but she's like not Italian.
Yeah.
The next question that a lot of you guys have asked me is about my crazy exes. So to preface this, before Bryce, I've had like 3 boyfriends, I would say. And out of the 3 ex-boyfriends, 2 of them are in prison, like doing 10 to 15. So, yeah. So my first ever boyfriend was in high school. I was a freshman, he was a junior. That was red flags. Another red flag was that he's like, I've never had fruit before. We were all at my house and like my parents are Asian, so they had like a bowl of fruit for all my friends in my house. He's like, I'm afraid to eat a strawberry because I've never had fruit before. Like, as if this was some BuzzFeed video. And I was just like, you've never had a strawberry? So long story short, he ended up cheating on me with a girl that I like knew in front of all my friends at a party that I was not at. And of course they told me. And so anyways, we broke up, whatever. Years down the road, I found out that he murdered his girlfriend's 4-year-old son. And there's some evidence to believe that he was also assaulting the little boy. Then there was like this whole other scandal of women coming out being like, oh my God, this dude like took me to a hotel and roofied me. And then like never talked to me ever again. Like he was trying to date me. We were like dating for a couple months. He took me to a hotel and he roofied me and like assaulted her and never to be seen ever again. And then like multiple other women were stepping up and saying that this happened to them. And the crazy part, bitch, is that like when I was in college, and he did not go to college, but like when I was in college, he made plans to come visit me and it was gonna be at a hotel, you know? And he's like, oh yeah, like drop by, we'll get pizza or something, you know? So I was like, sure. And the day he was supposed to be there, someone slashed his tires, so he couldn't go.
It was me.
When I heard all these stories, I was like, holy shit, I was like literally this close to being the next victim.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, so that was boyfriend number 1. The second one I dated for 2 years, like between high school and college. He was just insane. He was fresh off the boat, Mexican. And so I was so desperate that I like learned to speak Spanish to like talk to him because I was so horny.
It's kind of like how she learned the names of all the Overwatch characters for me.
He's the other one that went to prison, okay? So,
And is still there.
And it's still there. Maybe the first couple months that we started dating, again, my cousin, who is a professional Facebook stalker, told me that he is now in prison for assaulting a 14-year-old girl. in the woods. I don't really have anything else to say besides like he tried to contact me, or he had his sisters contact me being like,
can you like help us financially with like the lawyers or whatever?
I was like, no bitch, don't talk to me. Boyfriend number 3 is, I met him in college. It's barely a boyfriend. It was like we dated for a few months, you know, it's off and on. This guy did not go to jail as far as I knew.
Not
and
yet.
the only reason why I'm bringing him up right now is because this motherfucker literally broke up with me. And then I was like really sad because I was going through a lot of trauma from my past relationships. And then like within like 5 minutes, he asked me 2 things, you guys. 1, if we could be friends with benefits still. And 2, if I could be part of his pyramid scheme. This ex might have like never been to prison, but like when I tell you that he was just mean. He was a really mean person.
You know what's funny, bro? Is all of her exes were insane. All of mine were pretty nice. They're all like really normal people.
Bryce has no traumatic stories from his exes. They were all like amicable.
Yeah, we
we
always just broke up because of like circumstances.
Next, we have chicken satay. I'm gonna take these sauces off. Let's try our cocks together.
Okay.
Ready?
Ooh.
1, 2, 3.
Yum. It was so good.
Dude, that sauce is taking me to Flavor Town.
I'm literally in Guy Fieri's hotel room wearing a robe with nothing underneath. That's how close to Flavor Town I am.
Yeah, wearing a robe with nothing underneath, playing Nicki Minaj. Trey Songz bedroom playlist on Spotify.
I can hear Guy Fieri in the bathroom clearing out his nose, like, you know what I mean? And I'm just laying there like, are you ready yet? That's how close I am to Flavor Town.
Another question we got is how we met. So Bryce is gonna take it away.
We both are from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Well, I'm from Wisconsin. She's from Illinois. But we both went to college in Milwaukee. And so I started out at UWM, and then I transferred to Marquette in my junior year. I had to take a class that was with like a lot of sophomores and stuff. And her advisor, who we both had to interact with a lot, was kind of an idiot, and so he had forgotten to schedule her for this class. So we were the only 2 juniors that were in this class of like all sophomores, you know? She thought I was like really annoying, but then, you know, she was like, well, he seems really different from my gang member exes. She friended me on Facebook, and I was like, and so I messaged her immediately.
Like within like 2 minutes,
Yeah.
he DM'd me asking for the answers to a quiz.
I was like, I think I said like, are you trying to save me from this quiz? I was like, hella smooth, dude. I had insane game. And then she was like, yeah. And then we ended up talking for like 12 hours or something.
Yeah. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna eat is somtam,
Somtam.
which is papaya salad. Bryce does not like somtam. He
Well-
doesn't like sour foods.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Something
Bloop.
time. Oh, it's a little spicy, damn.
It's spicy. Woo!
Okay, so now I understand it a lot more. Because last time I had it, it tasted like I was drinking liquefied Sour Patch Kids on top of a bunch of random noodles. This one has like a lot more of a balance. It's like a pineapple-y thing, but it's spicy, but it's juicy.
Yeah.
And like, you know, this I actually don't mind it that much. It's pretty good.
The next question we get all the time is about our careers before content creation and then into like how we got into like being content
sure.
creators and stuff. First of all, just a really quick answer. We both went to Marquette University. Bryce was a finance major, finance entrepreneurship major, and I was an accounting entrepreneurship major as well. I started my career after college, like 2019 in public accounting. I worked for PwC, which if you know, you know, okay?
And she was a CPA.
And I was a CPA, you guys. That was like 2019 was the worst year of my life. So like a story of how we even got into this. I have always known my entire life, like ever since I could remember, that I wanted to do something in entertainment. And then I realized very quickly that I was not a musician and I wasn't good at fashion or makeup. And so I somehow landed on comedy because I thought I was really funny, which I wasn't. So I don't know why no one would have described me as being funny. And I don't know why I was so adamant about being a comedian. You know, when I met Bryce really encouraged me to follow my dreams. to be a comedian. And he told me, he was like, you are really not funny and you need to like figure out how to be funny.
Yeah, that's pretty much true. I'm not even gonna disagree.
And then we graduated college, and after I took my exams and stuff like that, I worked in public accounting. It was really, really bad. And I was trying to like be like an influencer or a comedian throughout that whole time on YouTube. And like Bryce said, it was not good. I was not a good comedian. I didn't know what the I was doing. And so like I did that for a year. Every weekend we would film like a skit or something like that, and it would do terrible. And we had an idea at that time, like we were gonna go out and like experiment and do stuff, you know? I have a video of me getting my butt cupped that's still on my channel today.
That one's up, yeah.
I have one, I don't know if it's up, where we went to like a haunted house and we just improv for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I remember spending $200 on that haunted house video.
Yeah.
And I'm very superstitious, by the way. The whole time I was in that haunted house, I was legit gonna shit myself. And at the end of filming, we ended up just going back home, even though we spent $200 to stay there, because I was afraid of the ghost.
It was literally, we filmed 1/3 of the time, you cried 1/3 of the time, and then you were scared 1/3 of the time.
Yeah, because I was scared. I couldn't. How do you improv when you're gonna shit yourself? Okay, it was hard. But anyways, the point is that we spent $200 on it. I spent a lot of time editing that video, and it got 18 views in 2 weeks, you guys. Which at that point,
bombed.
I was like, I think I'm just gonna quit. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I like. For a whole year I've been trying, and I just have not gotten anywhere.
Yeah.
And at that point, like, Bryce was like, before you like, you know, throw in the towel and you give up, you should just let it go and just like film some funny shit. Like film something that's like 10 seconds long. And he was like, there's this thing called TikTok that all these kids are on. He's like, just go on there. Like no one our age, because we were 23 at the time. He's like, not a single person that's our age would be on TikTok. Literally just like film yourself. Not a single person's gonna see it, and just get your creativity going.
Yeah.
So he's like, I challenge you to make the worst TikTok, like the most unfunniest TikTok you will ever make. And so I did. And it's this video right here. I put it on the screen.
The bagels one?
Yeah. And then like a day later, I woke up to like 50 followers and 200 views and like 60 likes or something. And I was like, holy shit. Because like usually on YouTube, I get 18 views after 2 weeks. It's mostly Bryce checking in on it.
Yeah.
And a hate comment. And then I was like, how about, like there's one bit that we did where I was twerking in that haunted house that we were in. And I'm like, that's like my favorite part of the whole video. I'll just post that on TikTok and see what happens. I posted on there, I got 100,000 views, which was like super crazy for me.
Yeah.
I woke up to hundreds of new followers, and I was like, okay, like this is like a thing now. And then fast forward, you know, we were doing it for a while, and then we made our first ever pregnancy announcement, which if you guys follow me on shorts, I know you guys know pregnancy announcement series that we still do to this day. And that one got like 1 million views, and I was like, holy shit. We started just posting shit. And we got the opportunity to make videos for Comedy Central through our partnership with Comedy Central that has ended because of the strike. But we then grew out an Instagram channel, and then after we grew out the Instagram channel, that was when they were talking about banning TikTok, like back in 2022-ish. At that point, like we were about to get married in 2022, and Bryce was like, I think you should just like quit your corporate job and like try to get going. Like, you need to do a YouTube because like TikTok might be banned. You worked so hard for this. And so in August of 2022, we got married. We went on our honeymoon. We moved across the state to a different state.
It was all within like a week.
And then I quit my job and became a full-time content creator. A lot of people have been asking us about roasting history, where we were doing like historical mukbangs and telling a story in like drunk history style. And the reason why we stopped doing that was just because it just didn't do well, to be honest. Like it was a lot of work, like a lot of filming, a lot of editing. I had to cook and it was expensive. And it seems like people just didn't really like it. Like the views continuously went down.
The views were going down with each one.
And I was like very stressed. I was losing clumps of hair while we were filming that.
Yep.
So we definitely want to do more food stuff in the future, but it's gonna be a lot more relaxed. Oh, can you talk about your heritage? You mentioned that you were Thai once. Okay, so my parents are both from Thailand. They were immigrants. They came here separately. They met each other in America. However, my mom is ethnically 100% Thai. My dad is from Thailand. All of his family is in Thailand, but he is ethnically Chinese. So I am technically half Thai, half Chinese. I just say I'm Thai because my parents speak Thai. They're from Thailand. We talk shit. We're very Thai.
Ning Ta.
There's a lot of money problems in the family. We're very Thai. We believe in ghosts. It's the whole thing. Talk about your heritage.
I'm a white dude.
When you think of an American white man, Bryce is that.
Yeah, I don't even know which ancestor came to the US.
Like his family was here probably during around the revolution or a little bit after that.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, like both sides. Like his bitch ass, he is white as okay, Yankee Doodle, fucking casserole eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this dude, he white.
But see, if we have a kid, it'll still be a third generation immigrant either way.
Someone asked if we had any pets. We do not have any pets because I am allergic.
Yeah, well, and I wanted to get a cat, but like I said, this bitch is 30 feet, and like a cat's definitely gonna this.
Are you interested in doing stand-up comedy shows on tours one day? Do you see yourself breaking away from social media and become a comedian turned actress like many comedians are these days? Love your channel so much, been subscribed since 10K. Oh my God. Yes, I do want to do more stuff that is not social media, but you know, we'll see where that
Well, you're
goes.
never gonna abandon the social media no matter what.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. I love doing social media. I've been wanting to do it since I was a child. We have talked about wanting to do like shows, or the two of us, like it's like, you know, we go out and we eat and it's super funny, and it will, whatever we do, it'll be funny. I promise. It'll never be serious, like ever. But we want to do something together as a couple. Do you have some sort of notes/journal with video ideas? Yeah, I have OneNote, which I got from corporate. And yeah, I literally like spend a lot of time like writing outlines and like certain types of jokes and arcs that I want to do in these videos. I don't just turn the camera on and I'm this funny, I promise. Like it takes time to research the videos and the topics, and like I go into every video like having some sort of arc and some sort of like joke here and there that I want to say. And it's funny that like once I start filming, like most of the jokes that you see on camera are all like improv jokes. Especially the couples cringe one. Like I would say 90% of those, like we come to the video with like some stuff that we want to say, and then we end up just like improving. And like the improv is like the funniest shit, obviously, and that's what makes it into the video. My question for you is, did you have any sort of editing or filming experience before doing comedy videos? No, not at all, bitch. Like my old videos were shit. I just, again, through years and years and years of making the worst content you will ever see, has just like slowly started to learn to edit. Is your name actually Missy? Yeah, my name is Melissa. My real birth name is Melissa, but everyone calls me Missy.
Except me. I call her Misty, because I feel like Missy sounds really bitchy. In fairness, she renamed me too. My name's Logan.
Yeah, we renamed him when our first pregnancy announcement, because I was like, what's the douchebaggiest name I could ever give him? And we came up with Bryce, which we should have just stayed with Logan. We just kept the name Bryce because it just rolls off the tongue. Do you plan on having babies? Not for a while, if ever. I think there's a lot of things in our lives that would have to change. I don't know, we're the kind of people where like we both really like kids, and that's the reason why we don't want to have a kid yet.
Yeah.
Like I love kids, but it's like, do I think I'm responsible enough to have a child? Definitely not. So okay, someone asked me about if I studied history in college, and the answer is no. I studied accounting, but I really like history. Nothing scratches my brain better than a super cheesy like period piece. I love like fantasy period pieces. My favorite movie is The Wizard of Oz and like The Mummy, the Brendan Fraser movies. The first and second one, okay? I just love anything that's like where they dress up in like period clothing. Okay, someone asked us, what is your lip combo for the recent longer videos? Because your lips always be looking juicy glossy. It is the NYX lip liner in Los Angeles. and then any like very light concealer in the middle with a clear gloss over it. So all you really need is NYX Los Angeles lip liner. And then have any of the people you roast in your videos clapped back. Okay.
One did.
She was in one of our videos, and she saw our video, and she like reposted what we said or whatever on her Instagram. And then I got my ass flamed by her like fans or whatever. But
Yeah.
I was very new to YouTube at that point too. I think I had like 20,000 followers or something like that on YouTube, and like the videos were not getting that many views. It was not great to have my ass flamed, obviously. People were saying insane shit about me. But at the same time, I am a very big believer that, you know, when you put yourself out on the internet, you're kind of like, you know, it's almost like it's kind of fair game, you know? And you guys will notice I never like remove comments or like make it so you guys can't see likes and shit like that. Cause I'm the kind of person that like believes that I put stuff out on the internet. I make commentary videos, like out of anything else. I make commentary videos. And so I feel like if I like make a career out of doing commentary about other people, people should have the right to criticize me.
Yeah.
You know, and so I always am open to people's criticisms. And the last question we got is my top 5 favorite things about Bryce.
Wait, really? That was that was an actual question, or was that one I left?
No, that's an actual question. Bryce is the
This feels like a
kindest,
fucking video.
most empathetic.
Number 1.
No, Bryce is very, very funny, obviously. I am a funny bitch, but like, you know, he's very funny. He makes me laugh more than anyone that I've ever known. Number 2 is obviously Bryce is very empathetic. I honestly have never dated a white guy before Bryce, and I purposely did not want to because I felt like how could they ever relate and
Who can blame her?
be worldly and shit. But he's very kind.
I was gonna say graduated high school in China, but
Number 3 is that he's very supportive. Obviously, I would not be here today without Bryce pushing me, and you know, I get so caught up in my head about shit, and Bryce is always like, shut the f up and just film your videos.
yeah, my number 1 role in this relationship is I'm her personal 24/7 therapist.
Yeah. And then lastly, obviously, you guys already know what I'm gonna say.
That bomb, you know what I'm saying?
No, we got bony ass knees, bitch.
Oh yeah, that.
People think I'm kidding. Like, people comment because I always say that in multiple of my videos that I love a dude with bony knees ever since I met Bryce. But I'm being dead serious. Before we end the video, I just want to say our plans for 2025, we plan to just post more stuff. We're trying to post every single week as much as possible. And later in the year, we want to start implementing more food stuff, more history stuff, because you guys know I love that shit. Yeah, just let us know like how you guys would like to see any of that type of stuff. We were thinking about just going around trying new food, being funny, making jokes, you know, or anything historical that you guys want to see from us. So
That's
yeah.
that.
Thank you so much for watching us. 400,000 subscribers, that's crazy. Thank you so much. And we will see you guys in our next couples cringe video next week. Bye.